Welcome back to the channel. Hope all of you are doing great today. And now on today's video, we are going to just discuss about the feudalism. This is the quite ancient type of that uh, exploiting the thing. Okay, we are just going to discuss about this. Okay, let's try to discuss about this. Just we about that feudalism. Feudalism is the social, political, and economic system that was developed during the medieval Europe, which was between the 9th and the 15th century. And this system was based on the land ownership and where the system of mutual obligation and society was divided into the various class, where the upper hierarchical people, usually king, then uh, where the king has owned all the land, and then the king give that land to the lord also, then lord gave the land to knight, and peasant oak on the land for exchange for their protection. Means, oh yeah, as a senior person they own whole thing and they try to keep it junior, and at last there will be the worker or the peasant, which who used to work for them. Then it was developed after the fall of Western Roman Empire in 476 AD, and due to which Europe became so unstable due to the invasion and weak central government. People needed the protection. Also, local leader Lord became so powerful, and feudalism emerged. Okay, now here political chaos. So we have discussed about this. Now invasion also beginning. Magar and Muslim invasion created an environment of instability and fear. Means invasion means capturing the another person land with sudden attack also, that called invasion, and seeking protection. Now people wants the protection, so they went to the lord, and that the for the loyalty people have to work for their long for a long period of a time. Okay, now another one, that feudalistic pyramid. At first king wish to own all land, and the king can grant the land to other people in exchange for their support and for their loyalty. We used to work on the behalf of the king. We used to work for the king, and we are just loyal to the king. They were they control all the thing, and noble or the lord control the manners and provided protection for their vassals also, praising for their loyalty, military assistance, and the king. Okay, now knight were skilled warrior serving for the nobles and tasked with protecting the manner, upholding, and value of chivalry in the medieval society. Noble also, then now, knight also, they were the professional soldier. They used to receive the land from the lord and promise for the fight for their lord. Okay, then the peasant or the serf, they were the lowest class and works for the lord's land also. Then paid, they have to pay the rent through the labor or the cost, and serfs were not slave, but they were not free to live. Also, they were they were not as a slave, but they were not live free to leave the land. Okay, life and economy inside there. Okay, self-sufficient manner served as a self-sufficient community where peasants produced food, crafted tools, and relied on their lord for the protection. And lord used to protect their that the land. Okay, then they used to produce some good and feed them, which by the way they become self-sufficient. Now the key feature of feudalism, it is based on the land-based economy where the wealth is measured by land ownership. Then the economic system with the manner, peasant used to produce the food and good also. Peasant also, then the obligation protection was done in exchange for their service also. Then the loyalty were maintaining the relationship with were taken there. so that their duty and responsibility will be upheld. Okay, decentralized king has limited direct control and local landlord has more power. Okay, now the military service, knight means soldier. They used to provide the protection and fought for the war also. They established the rigid social class, limiting the movement of the people and creating hierarchy also. Now let's discuss about the mm, feudal system across. And here now samurai, I think you have heard about this. Knight means it in this term was taken from English. Okay, knight used to serve the lord and protection for their land. Japan, where samurai, you have heard this, you have played this game also. Samurai plays the loyalty to diamond in feudal means these diamond was feudal at that time in the Japan, Asia, and Africa also various hierarchical system were there and which govern the land and resources also. Now let's discuss about the advantage of feudalism. Protection. Feudalism provide the essential protection during the dangerous time, also enabling community to thrive despite the external threat also from invader and the rival factor. Social order. The structure hierarchy of feudalism created clear in the social order, helping individual understand their role and responsibility to society. Loyalty. Feudalism encouraged the loyalty among the vassals and the lord, strengthening their relationship, ensuring mutual support in the time of need and the conflict also. Now, downside, limited freedom. Serfs face the several restriction on their movement and choice, often working their entire life on the land owned by the lord. Social equality. The feudal system created the wide gap between the rich and the poor. Rich were always becoming the rich and poor were becoming the poor, leading to the discontent among those who used to have the very little power. Now, political instability, it has created the political instability because there was the conflict between the local lord for the land also. So this was the thing. Now how this feudalism decline. Okay, now trade also, growth of the trade. Now the people used to move in the town or the city where a lot more people were educated and that system were not practiced. Okay, now currency. Now use of the currency that replaced the barter in exchanging of trade efficiency, where during that time people used to work for the landlord and they were paid based on their duty. So that system was replaced by currency. Now plague, that black death, plague has played a very important role, and which killed the millions of the people and labor force also. At that time period was 1317 to 1351 AD. Okay, now development of the money and the economy instead of the land based system. And after the 15th century, feudalism has fallen. That has described that has been disappeared from most of the Europe also. Now, example, Japan. Okay, here at that time, then some part of in Asia also. Lasting impact on society. It shaped the politics, social structure, influencing in the development of the centralized state and the laying the groundwork for the modern economy also. Now, thank you for giving a precious time to our YouTube channel, and I think I may not have good language. Okay, good vocabulary, vocabulary also. Okay, this is not for today.